Now, what also makes the occupancy very high for a hotel like this is that it is frequented by locals and visitors. So here are some friends in the pool and they're having a little activity, right? So, you know, now is a nice time to be out because the sun is hot and the pool is cool, right? If you're more of a mature person, I don't think it might be for you because you want your quietness and you want your calmness. Kareem's Quest today is at Riu Ocho Rios. Now, this hotel was opened in 2005, so it's a little bit on the older end, and I'm going to tell you, some of the things that my main pointers in terms of, me viewing this property, what I like about it, some of the things that I don't like, some of the things I think that could improve. Like, for example, I like the fact that it's very entertainment rich. So when you come here, there's a lot of activities here, right? However, if you like privacy, this might not be the type of hotel for you because it usually has a high occupancy. And I mean, even when I was here, the occupancy was like 100%. So if you like your privacy, you can go over to another hotel review that I did called Secrets.
We are the only Hyatt Inclusive Collection resort that has a restaurant unique to its destination. Okay. So you will never go to Mexico, neither Punta Cana, and find a Jamaican restaurant. All our suites also too comes with the secret box. I'm not sure if you know what the secret box is.
What's a secret box?
Well, it's a secret, but I'll tell you today.
And you can look at that property and see what it is like. Now, this is a family-oriented property. It has 901 rooms. And for me, again, it's the entertainment. So you have, like you have Latin nights, you have, different nights where you can have different entertainment. And then you also have this lovely pool party that they keep very frequently. So photographer, just go and follow me while I walk around and talk to the people themselves. Yeah, so you have even, just different pool activities that you can do. Today is a typical beach day on this property. And if you look at it, I mean, like to the eastern end, the beach is normally, packed. So I had to come to the western end. And at this side of it, it's less activity. So because of the less activity, you have a little bit more relaxation time. You get me? So, you keep that in mind as well. So I'll walk you through all of the things and I'll show you the different properties, the different restaurants. Now keep in mind, it has 6 restaurants, right? But I believe for at least 4 or 5 of them, you have to make reservations. And everything is done on the app. Because I even went paddle boating today and I had to carry the app to fill out the release form. So you must have the app always at all times around you, all right? So keep that in mind. Now, the overall property, I mean, even though it's big, it feels good and it's connected. It's interconnected. So if it rains heavily, you can literally walk through the buildings and still not get wet and get access to the various restaurants and the food spots them. For me, the food spot that I tried the most was this one that's called St. Anne, and it's a buffet style because I like Jamaican food. However, there's this gourmet restaurant that they have and you can get lobster there if it's in season, and you can get a lot of the Jamaican cuisine but served in a a more uppity fashion, so to speak. Anyway, the best time to come out here and to be on the beach is usually like 11 to about 2 in the morning. Like anytime after that, the time gets windy and it gets cold. And if you don't like that chilly factor, then don't try it, all right? But if you don't mind it, then you still have people that are out. I mean, the sun is down now. And remember, for us, the winter season is a very hectic season. So if you're coming to Jamaica because you're avoiding the coldness in the north, just keep in mind that the tourism season for the winter for us is a very hectic season. Now, please remember to subscribe and like, all right? I definitely need your support for my videos to grow. So please subscribe to my channel so I can showcase as much of Jamaica to you as possible. I try to give you in-depth information, as much as I can. Now, also keep in mind that this hotel still uses the traditional keys like this. And because they are magnetized, you can't keep it close to your cell phone, all right? Now, they have done a much better job than when I first came here. When I first came here and reviewed this place, it was 2013. And if the keys went very close to the phone, you had to constantly be going back to the lobby area for them to reprogram it for you. But that's not the case now. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit more technologically advanced. And also, they also give you a card for your towel, and they're very strict on that. If you lose the card, you have to pay back for it, or you can't get a beach towel. And you use it interchangeably, so when you want back your card, you just submit your beach towel and they'll give you back your card. So you want to keep that in mind. But again, if you're somebody who loves the active lifestyle and you love to walk around and you love the people and everything like that, then Riu Hotel is one of those places for you. Now, you might ask, Kareem, what does this compete with? This compete with Royalton, it competes with like Ocean Coral Spring. And I have reviews of all of those places on my channel, so you can view my channel and see, you know, what those places are and see if it fits you. Now, what also makes the occupancy very high for a hotel like this is that it is frequented by locals and visitors. So for example, people who are in Kingston, it's like a 40-minute drive from Kingston. So it's really easy to get to. So you find a lot of Kingstonians opting to come to Riu Ocho Rios as well. So you have the locals, you have the Kingstonians, but I mean, I do find it to be, you know, I mean, it gets the job done, but you have to know what it is like. I mean, if you're more of a mature person, I don't think it might be for you because you want your quietness and you want your calmness. If you also like privacy, it might not be for you. But if those things don't matter to you, it's a nice hotel to be at. It actually has a little bit of everything, and I always liked it because I came here when it's, you know, I mean, in its early years, and to see what it has developed, and they have maintained it. And another thing I really love about it is that when you look at the lawn and everything like that, you see how nicely kept the area is. So you can go to my website, kareemsquest.com, to read my full review of it. And then I'm going to also just walk you around the entire property so you can see what the property is like and make a good decision. So we're going towards the pool area, and this is like the furthest building to the left of the property, or I would say to the west of the property, right? So this is what the pool area looks like now. This is a pool that isn't all that occupied, and this is the building. Good. Now this is a pool that isn't all that occupied, so if you want a little bit more privacy, you would probably stay in this pool. The other pool that I'm going to show you though, that's the one that all the action is at. Good. But it's still nice. There's still what you'd call it now, a little grill that's close by, and you're given your towel card. Now they still have these electromagnetic cards that you can't keep close to your cell phone, and if you keep it close to your cell phone, you will have to have them reprogram it. So you know, that is something that now some people kind of give you like a wristband, and I kind of was hoping that they would give you that wristband, but I mean, it is what it is. So this is the pool that goes up to the bar, and I mean, it's relaxing, it's nice. One thing about this hotel is it's extremely active. All right, it's extremely active. These are the lounge chairs, and early in the morning they definitely make sure that they are well organized. So I must give them credit. I mean, the workers really, like late in the night, you can see them starting to organize a bunch of stuff. So you can tell that, you know, they always want you to be greeted with a tidy property in the morning. So most mornings look like this. Right now, the biggest selling point is definitely this pool area. Good. I'm in the lobby area and I'm heading towards the entertainment area. Now, I must give them credit. I mean, their entertainment is very good. It's just that if you have been here multiple times, you kind of seen the same entertainment, but their entertainment is well received. They have this karaoke night as well, or sometimes they start off the night with karaoke before they have their entertainment package, which is something that is entertaining. I don't even want to use the word so much time, but yeah, people love to see people sing. So people go on the stage and, you know, they start to sing, and the crowd really gets, you know, packed real fast. So it probably starts like 9 o'clock thereabout, and it lasts for like an hour or hour and a half. You have like a steel band, you have a Latin night, you know, you have different nights where people can just, you know, you see your entertainment. Again though, their entertainment doesn't change much, right, over the years. So if you come here 3-4 times, you're kind of seeing the same entertainment, all right? Keep that in mind. So this is the stage where you can go to, and these are the seats, and let's just call them, these are like the front row type seats. Good. But if you want to dine, here are some seats behind you that you can go to, and you can dine while you're watching. Now keep in mind, this is one of the older hotels. This was built this was opened in 2005. Good. So yes, there are some things about it that's more dated than other hotels, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it still serves its purpose in terms of just giving entertainment. All right. So this is another thing, because I know if they were building this now, they would have put a canopy over this, because if it rains, there's no entertainment for the night. And so, you know, that's something that you don't want. Once you own or once you operate a hotel property, you want to make sure that if there is rain, then nothing is really kind of stopping you. So they would be on the stage that's up there, and they'll be dancing, and you know, beside it you have your bar. Now by about 10 o'clock this ends, and they used to have this club, right, but they don't have the club anymore. So now there's like a sports bar, 24/7 sports bar. And what happens at that sports bar now is that most people just go there and lounge. Right now, in between the entertainment area and the lobby area are multiple bars. So you have a bar on my right, which is over there. You have another bar on my left. So, you know, there are multiple areas for you to have a drink. I like the fact that they have a designated customer service, what you call it again, line, as well as a check-in line. Now, when I was here, our occupancy was at about 80 to 100%, and I didn't have to join a line at any point. Like, we were just here, and you know, I mean, we were able to get the information that we need. They also have an app that they encourage people to use. So once you can use the app, I mean, you can book your reservation. Now there's another thing too, and I'll say this again as well. Their reservation is, most of the bars require reservations, right? So you just have to keep that in mind. I think that there's one that is called the, what is it called? The St. Anne restaurant, I should say. That one does not require any reservation, but most of their bars and, well, most of the restaurants require reservations. So keep that in mind, you get me? And if you're looking for Jamaican food, I recognize that their buffet restaurant is the one to have. So this is the one that's called Bar and Cocktail, right? And this is where most people go, right, when they want to just relax for the night, and they play music, and you know what I mean, I guess it's like the little sports bar, because if you look up there, you see the clock. So yeah, most people come here. I can smell coffee in the air right now, and then they just line. But it's a very lively hotel. Now this is one of their restaurants, right? It's called Culinarium, right? And I'm certain it has something to do with the entire term culinary. And this is a, what I would say now, this is, I believe, an Italian restaurant. No, I might be incorrect though, but I can double check. But yeah, this is what the inside of it looks like, so you can get an idea, you know, of what the layout is. No, this is the main buffet station that I'm at, right? And with this buffet station, you want to keep in mind that I thought nobody would be out as yet, but there's a lot of people out, right? Let me show you inside and what that looks like in terms of the selection of food. Now in here is like a thoroughfare, good, but it just keeps on moving. Like, I mean, it feeds, this hotel has over 900 rooms, It feeds a lot of people, but you never get stuck. Like the only line that I recognize is stuck is the omelette line. If you're in the omelette line, you are going to spend a little time there, but that's most hotels, to be honest with you. I mean, it has a nice variety of food, it has a nice variety of desserts as well. You know, I mean, I personally like to go to the fruit station, and it serves like oatmeal in the morning. Just a really good option in terms of food places to go. Really nice, you know what I mean? I like it, and then it has a seating area for both inside and outside. So that's it behind me. It's called the St. Anne buffet, and it's the only buffet on the hotel. So once you're here, you know, you can actually head in there, feed yourself, and that's the only way you can go to get something to eat. But you know, I mean, I find the servers to be so nice. I must give the staff a lot of credit here as well. They're very accommodating, very welcoming. You know what I mean? I even asked a lady like, okay, are you going to be here tomorrow so I could tip her? Because, you know, when people go out of their way to give you that extra treatment, you really have to commend them in terms of just, you know, just being helpful and just being resourceful. I mean, not a lot of people are as thoughtful as that. And I always take that in mind, because as Caribbean people, many of us, you know, got our chance and got our big break by doing service-oriented jobs. Even when we go abroad, a lot of the jobs that we do are very service-oriented. So, you know, I mean, that encouragement for me goes a far way, because at the end of the day, you know, I mean, we all have somebody in our family as Caribbean people who started out as servers. So, you know, I mean, we keep that in mind. Never forget your past. Never forget, you know, I mean, some of the things that, you know, were used to pull you up. So yeah, I'm continuing to walk around the grounds. Oh, another thing I must give credit to, a lot of this area is very like wheelchair accessible. So there are steps, you know, when you're going to, well, not steps, but pathways when you're accessing certain parts of the property. Now, this is a place where a lot of people love to take pictures, right? And I must give the gardeners a lot of credit, because I'm seeing many of these areas where they have created just some beautiful layout. And if you look at this one, like, ladies are here in the night. I really like some of call out the woman, but the ladies are here in the night time, just constantly taking pictures right at that sign right here. And this is a nice garden area. Good. So this is a nice area that, you know what I mean, people just kind of come to and relax. And there's a designated smoking area. So if you want to smoke, that's where you go. Now, I must tell you something, like when I came to this property, first time I came to this property was probably 11 years ago, right? And I thought it was just so huge. But this has now become the standard. So it doesn't even seem that daunting anymore. And this is how hilarious life can get, because you can walk this property now and, you know, you don't feel inundated. And then there are these signs, right, where it's just telling you exactly where to go, where you are, you know, I mean, how you can get access to the closest restaurant, you know, just different places like that. And this is one of the walkways. So I'm going eastbound now, and I'm heading towards the gym and the spa area. This is something that most hotels have to have. Now, this is the smoking area that's over there. So you can see a smoking area. Good. And this is, I'm going to tell you about this. These are the most active beach part now, where everybody wants to go. So, I mean, the grounds is well kept. If you look at the grass, it's well manicured. And the families are out very early. Now, fortunately for us, there is a nice cool day, right? So, you know, we get to kind of relax. I'm going to show you a little bit of the gym so that you can see what it is like. I mean, there isn't much happening in the gym, to be honest with you, right? It's not a very, like, the gym is not all that populated, good? So, you know, I mean, yes, you have treadmill machine, but like the weight machine, there are many options. But you'll have like free weights, you know, but you just don't have a lot of other options that are there. Anyway, the spa is called Renova. So I just going to show you a little bit of Renova. This is Renova right here, so it's where you get a nice spa, and you can feel that AC hitting you as you enter. Really cool area, and ladies are always looking beautiful. Plus, them always have a one lady outside for capture, you know. Just to ask you, you know, if you really want to come to the spa or things like that. Now, I'm approaching the beach. Well, not the beach, the pool area, and I think this is called the main pool. You know what I mean? And if you notice, you notice how many towels are on these lounge chairs. So this is a hot spot that people try to capture as quickly as possible. Now, when it gets on to like midday or so, entertainment is set up here and everybody is participating. So they had a foam party and they gave people Jamaican colored balloons, and it was just one big excitement, you know. And I mean, the good thing was that the party could fit all ages. So you saw persons from all ages just coming out and enjoying themselves and dancing and, you know what I mean, just doing various activities, right? And this is basically one of the biggest drawing cards. Now, if you want more privacy, like, I would encourage you to look at my other videos, like from Secrets, which, you know what I mean, if you look at that hotel, that's more for mature crowd, you know what I mean. This one is more like a family-oriented crowd, but you also have to be very active, and, you know, I mean, you know, your privacy can't be that big of an issue because people are constantly moving around in this location. So you keep that in mind when you're here, you know what I mean. It's still a very good experience to be at. Now you have different bars and grills that are close by this pool area, and one of them is called Rastafari and another one is called Pete's. Now over this side is Pete's, where you can get nice jerk chicken, and Rastafari is the bar area, so you'd go there to get your drinks. And this is a seating area for both, so you come here and you sit down and you kind of relax. Some things that people might want to know, like in terms of like, hey Kareem, what are some of your best takeaways from this? I'll give you that, you know what I mean. I'll give you, you know, my big plus and minus, you know, for this place. Here's another cooking or DJ station, right? That's up there. So you know, it has a lot of different amenities, right? In terms of, you know, just things that you can do. And then this is an area that Rastafari bar opens at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can access food throughout the day, right? And you always want to keep that in mind in terms of just getting food and getting somewhere to eat. And, you know what I mean, let me continue to show you around. It's another pool where you can play pool volleyball. And, you know, it's like for the kids, you really get to enjoy yourself right there. So you know, carrying you in this first-hand view of Kareem's Quest. Remember to please subscribe. Please, you know, share my videos. I like to capture as much of Jamaica as possible. And what I like about this place is that, you know, everywhere is wheelchair accessible. So there's a pathway to almost everywhere, you know what I mean. So that is very considerate to keep in mind, especially for, you know, the older audience or the disabled audience who still want to, you know, be able to enjoy themselves. No. When you come to places like these, all motorized sports are usually things that you have to pay for. Keep that in mind, all right? Yes, Wagwan Chief. Yes, man. So you have to, you know, keep that in mind. You have your team right here. So if you want to do like scuba diving, if you want to do jet skis, you're here. So you see people, they are already booking their jet skis. I normally do things like paddle boat, right? I normally do the non-motorized activity, I guess because I've done so much of the other activities already. So, you know what I mean? But you have your paddle boat, you have your canoe, and there are people who are already going to be doing scuba diving. So, you know, you have your gas chambers, and, you know, people are getting ready now. One of the biggest fun factors to do when you're in Jamaica is to do a catamaran tour. And this is where the man them come and, you know what I mean, it's like a party boat. And especially when the sun is setting and you're sailing on the water, it's a beautiful experience. Is it where I come from? So, you know, the team normally full with excitement, all right? So These are guys who are, you know, it's total excitement for them, and you know what I mean? You really get to enjoy yourselves, right? Now, these are the tandem canoe, and it's really nice to go out there and to just walk on there, man. It's really nice to go out there and to just enjoy yourself. And remember, you know, the staff do a lot. The staff do a lot to keep the people excited and to keep the people, you know, engaged. So I always look out for the staff then, you know what I mean, when it come on to certain places, especially when there's good customer service.
So we have complimentary excursions like the hobby cat, the pedal boat, stand-up board, and the kayak, and these are all complimentary with the hotel. Paid for excursions such as snorkeling, the catamaran. So the catamaran goes to the Duns River in the morning time.
How long does that take?
So that's 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a snorkel for 45 minutes, and then you go to the falls, get access to climb on the beach and everything, and you party all the way back after that's finished. Yeah, man.
How long have you been doing this?
So I've been doing this for like a year and a half now with this company.
You are the DJ. You have a big song where you have?
No, I know I don't be the DJ. The guy tell us I'm the DJ, him are really the DJ. I'm just a dancer still, you know. Vibe person, just the same, but so, yeah, him are really the DJ.
How come people out so early?
This is the Duns River cruise. Okay. So they're signing up right now for the Duns River tour and so forth.
Okay, so these are the most popular one?
Yes.
All right.
People do the evening cruise too, that start at 2 o'clock. And we do a snorkel for that too also, and then we go cruise to the Ocho Rios town. Not getting off the boat and anything, but you get a sea view of everything within the space.
Sparta, much respect.
Yes, man. Big up yourself too, yeah?
All right.
Enough love.
Now, this being a family resort, I know people are asking like, okay, so what is the play area like? And they call this Riu Splash Water World Children's Park. And they have these love sign that are up. So let me show you what the children's play area look like. And I must tell you this, like if you go to my video on Royalton, you will see what their children's area look like. So you can compare these things to know, you know, what is what. What I must give this hotel a lot of credit for is the fact that, you know, the lawn is well kept, well maintained, right? A lot of the green areas that I go around and I see, you know, it's very clean. I don't see, you know, any rubbish or anything like that. I'm going to be taking you inside now. To be frank, like you see that active pool area, that's the area that has most of the things happening at, right? Not necessarily right here, good? So, you know, I mean, of course, you know, as the day progresses, this will be filled, but right now there isn't much to do. I'm going to walk you through it though, so that, you know, you can kind of see it and, you know, get an idea of what it looks like and, you know, I mean, some of the things that are happening. Now, the Riu land is where the kids go to play. So all of this is there. They show you what time of day it is. There is a padlock on it right now. So it's not open, which is obvious. But let me show you what inside looks like. So this is their splash water park. And this one is actually really cool because it is like, you know, you feel like you're in a race because, you know, how they lay it out and everything like that. I mean, yeah, this is a little bit new for me in terms of just the layout of this one. And this is for like the older kids. So keep in mind though, it's not opened on a Tuesday. They do maintenance work on a Tuesday. So, you know, if you're coming here, you just want to, you know, keep that in mind. But as I say, a lot of people kind of go to the pool area as well because the pool area seems to be a lot more fun. So, you know what I mean, with all of these things, you know, you always want to know when is the best time to really enjoy yourselves. And I'm noticing that there are like multiple slides. There is a circular one. There's one that kind of gives you this finish line type feeling. So there are multiple slides right here. Now, what I don't see is if there is a food area. Chief, is there any food area close by? No. Okay. All right, cool. So there is. All right, good, thank you. So there's no food area that is here. and they don't allow food in the water park, all right? When I went to Ocean Coral Spring, which they are sister properties to Ocean Eden Bay, but that's the kids' side. You know, I mean, they have their the food area beside it. So it just depends on what is, you know, what is your preference. So this is the younger kid side that we're looking at right here. But you know, it's a nice laid out, you know what I mean, and the options are good. I like the fact that you can have options for the smaller kids as well as the bigger kids. All right, so this is the kids area, right? And they have this nice jungle gym. And I mean, the entire place is kind of laid out to complement little children. And what is good is that outside they have an eating area. Now, I kind of know why they did it this way. Because when you allow food to go into certain places, it does cause a lot of havoc. So on the outskirts of this kiddies building, right, which they call Rio Land, is, you know, their eating area. And then just a few feet away is the water park. So the water parks are, and there are two water parks, you know, one designated for young kids and another one, you know, for the general public, which is called Splash. So keep that in mind. And then there's a map of the entire place. So if you want to go to anywhere, you know, you have access to it right here. So this is another restaurant and it's called Mandalay. And keep in mind, there are 6 restaurants in all right? So it's a beautiful place to be. The layout is very lovely. Now, all of these restaurants though, they require you to, and it's an Asian restaurant, and it requires you to make some type of reservation. So, you know what I mean, that's something that might be a bummer for some, because only the buffet you can get, you know, food just on the go, but everywhere else, you know what I mean, and there's a steakhouse that part of the buffet is transformed into. By the way, when you come to Rio, link up people like Kevin, you have William, you have the entire staff, right? Really cool set of people, them really treat you very good. And again, as I said, I don't see much of a line in the check-in area. And this was from I came, you know. I did not see any line that is here. No, they also have a gift store. So let me just show you around the gift store, and you know what I mean, I've kind of found a little way to walk around the place that is much easy. And you know what I mean, if you want your Jamaican souvenirs, this is where you go. Hello. Let me just show them inside real quick on what the gift store look like. So if you want your souvenirs and your sunglasses, you know, you just come into this gift store right here. And I kind of found a little easy way that I just use, that I constantly walk to. And I must say this, right? Like, I think 80% of this hotel can be accessed through a covered channel. So, you know, the rooms are intertwined, the various locations are intertwined. And what that means is that if it starts to rain, right, you can access most of the hotel without getting wet. So you can access the restaurants and the bar. And I'm going to continue to just walk, you know, to the western end of the hotel. Again, this is a really cool layout and setting, right? You know, it does a little bit for everything, and the price point is usually good for a Rio hotel. I must say that, right? Can't complain about the price point in terms of, you know, it being able to compete with other hotels, right? Just have a little bit of everything, and then the staff is constantly there cleaning. So this is one area though that is not, well, no, there's a covered option here. So even though I'm walking out, and you can see the sky, but you could have taken that alternate route right there, and you'd have gotten a more covered area right there. So yeah, you know, I mean, most of the property, if not all the property, you know, can basically walk out, you know, through some form of covering, right? And that is always good. Now, this is a nice little area that people may come and they might read the books and they play the board games. But for me personally, if you're at a hotel, you don't need to be playing any board games. You don't need to be playing any games at all, right? You can literally just, you know, be doing what you need to do and, you know, enjoying yourself and, you know what I mean, just kind of walking around now. So this is the Italian restaurant, and it's called Piacenza. And remember, I was saying that you have 6 restaurants, so keep that in mind. So this is the Italian restaurant here. You have a steakhouse, you have an Asian restaurant. Oh gosh, I don't remember all the other restaurants that are there, but my only gross is, and I keep repeating, is that you have to make reservations for these restaurants. All right, so walking back to one of the pool areas, you know, just enjoying myself, just showing you what it looks like, and you know, just looking at the entire layout. Really nice place to be, really cool place, you know, well designed, well laid out, you know. This is the pool that is not so active during the day, you know what I mean. They do have some, well, no, I think just people just doing their own personal thing.
No.
See, yeah, see the troublemaker there? See her right there, so. Right, so big up the staff as always though, all right? Them always, you know what I mean? Them always do so much to make people feel so homely and so happy. And that's why for me, like, you know, when I get good service, tipping is very easy for me. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot for somebody to just come out and make sure, say, you know, you enjoy yourself and, you know what I mean? They do their best for you. So here are some friends in the pool and they're having a little activity, right? So, you know, now is a nice time to be out because the sun is hot and the pool is cool, right? So, of course, what is a beach area in today's world without a picturesque spot? And I'm going to take you to the picturesque spot. Now, many people try to come down early to get some tan. You know, the water is very calm and the sand is just really that light brown kind of view. So this is of course the picturesque area that people come to, and you know what I mean. And listen, I must tell you, like on New Year's Eve, this is a phenomenal little spot to be at, to just see fireworks and you know what I mean, to just see everything that is out there. So it's really good, really nice. I'm going to show you the entire stretch of the beach. This is the stretch of the beach right here that we're looking at. And you have some of the workers that are constantly working around the clock. I must say that, right? And the water is very calm, good, and you can see where the property kind of stops. So you kind of see the various perimeter points of the property. There are some coconuts also on the property, and if you pass any of the groundsmen, you can ask them, I mean, you know, if they are equipped to do so. They'll go up. I've seen where they have gone up and they have picked coconuts for multiple people. So, you know, that's something that's commendable on their part as well. Some pointers that I want people to know, like, this is a hotel that's usually packed. So, like, for example, if you see a chair that you want, you know, try to grab it as quickly as you can, all right? Another thing that I noticed, I mean, we had Hurricane Melissa that passed through and we have to take certain things into consideration, but there aren't a lot of shaded areas. Good. So if you are somebody who you're not looking for a tan, sometimes it's very tricky because you constantly have to move these chairs based on where the sun is positioned. So I kind of wish that they had a canopied area, or they have gazebos that they don't go and charge you for, because a lot of hotels charge you for those gazebos when you are when you want like shades. So yeah, I don't know if that's something that I think that they should add, right? I mean, I really kind of see that as I don't know, you know, something that when I was trying to just rest and sleep, I couldn't, because I mean, of course the sun keeps moving, and once it keeps moving, then I had to be constantly moving these chairs. So keep that in mind, you know, when you're at a hotel like this. I mean, sometimes it's like nitpicking, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, it helps because some people just want to rest, some people like the tanning. So figure out, you know, if you can get a shaded area. If you can't get a shaded area, be mindful that you won't be able to, you know, sleep. So on the beach is another food area that you can come up to and you can eat. This one's a small eating area, right? It's not as elaborate as the one that's beside the pool bar, but you can come here, you can get something to drink, and I presume you can order like light food. Here is, well, it's mostly drinks that I'm seeing that they have as options here. So yeah, so it's really just to come up here and to drink something more than anything else. But I mean, you know, you're literally right beside the beach as well. So you're getting that relaxation. And you know what I mean, whenever you're hungry, you can, well, not hungry, but just thirsty, just want something to sip, you can go here and sip what's needed. Right now, as I head more eastbound on the property, you're going to see more people. So you can tell where the action is. Right? You can tell where, you know what I mean, more people want to go on to, you know, see the fun and the excitement. Now this is a real for you room, so this is if you have your teenagers, right? This is the room that they would go to. So it's called Riu for you, right? It's not open as yet. Good, but I'm gonna try and show you inside. So this is what inside this Riu for you room looks like. Right, I mean just a small area where they can play darts and building blocks and you know just different games like that. So you know, but I think one thing that, and here is this logo for it, because they put the logos for all these things and they have an app that shows you, you know, what they're doing. So for example, let's look at a day like called Tuesday. They have their horse, HORCE, race competitions. I don't know what that is. They have volleyball, they have ping pong, lunch break, there's called some Mission Impossible, cornhole toss, beach bash. So you have all the activities that are lined out, you know what I mean? Um, and that they're notifying people that they can be doing and, you know what I mean, just enjoying yourself. So this is the interior space, and this is what like a junior suite look like. Um, you know, it have a little bit of everything. I wish I could show you more, but this is, you know, the room that I'm staying in, and so it's not going to look all that tidy because it's going to have, you know, some of my components all over the place. All right, but you get a nice. I think this might be like a 52-inch TV screen. Of course, it's like typical cable, so you know what I mean? You get the channels that nobody necessarily wants. But I mean, it has every little thing, put it that way. Now, you have the light switch and you have a USB port that you have access to. And these switches control a lot of the different lights. Now, when you come into the rear rooms, you have to put in your card right here, which is basically your key to your room, and that is what gives your room electricity. Once you take this out, everything gets dark. So keep that in mind. The liquor, you have to pay for it. However, your fridge, I mean, this is complimentary. And again, there are some stuff that are stuck up in my fridge. I mean, not really a big alcohol drinker per se, but them have every little thing in here. They give you your water bottles, you know, they give you orange sodas. So, and it's very cool, right? It's very cool. This is a little coffee space. So you have all these things, and then they have a centralized AC unit that's here. So if you can control everything through this right there. So I mean, this is up to be very efficient in terms of how it functions, and the rooms feel cool. Now, the design of the rooms are more like what I would say, probably like old English type design. So yes, if you like the kind of clean, sleek look that is, you know, in keeping with some of the more modern designs. You're not going to see that even by this bed head. You know, you can see that it's like mahogany or cedar wood, and you can tell by the finish. You know, if you like this type of craftsmanship, then that's fine. I'm actually staying on the ground floor. Now, one of the things I love about this junior suite is that you have some steps that you step down, so you do feel a sense of division with this type living room area as as opposed to the bedroom. All right, so this is on a lower floor. So you're stepping down into this. And this sofa right here, it can be retracted. So you can actually get a second bed out of this, right? And I like little things like that because, it adds a nice little touch to it. Now, I'm on the ground floor, right? And if I go outside, let me just see if I can get this thing to open. I'm on the ground floor. And see there, so. All right. And these doors have mesh. So there's also a mesh that is installed on these doors. And I must give them credit for that. Because sometimes you want that cool breeze, but you don't want any mosquito. And you don't want any, mosquito to bring any, just any annoyance to you. So this is what the inside of the room looks like. I was told by one of the management team that the hotel is booked to capacity because I wanted to view some other rooms, even though I'm not here on a review purpose. This is not a vacation trip this is a vacation trip, I should say, for Kareem's Quest. So I wasn't necessarily, wanting to work. I didn't want to work, but you know it already. Sometimes, I read a lot what you guys write and the queries that you guys have. Sometimes you have a lot of queries and you want to ask, Kareem, what does this place have to offer and, does it make sense? So let me just give you now the full rundown. So, if you're watching the video this far, please remember to subscribe. Who do I recommend this place for? Families. What type of families? Families that love activities and love to be around people. Who is this place not for? Somebody who wants a sense of privacy, right? And by the way, there's something that I think they need to work on at this place, right? The bathroom there needs to be more division in the bathroom because not everybody likes to use the bathroom and you can hear what is happening in the bathroom, right? There are many people who have been married for years and they want the bathroom to be very isolated. I think hotels must have isolated styled bathroom, especially where sound is concerned, right? You don't want to, be using the toilet and somebody can hear everything that you're doing, right? So stuff like that, I think that, they need to work on. And with this one, yeah, it's still too intrusive for me. You can hear the sounds coming through and, some people might just tell them partner, say, yo, listen, go outside, go do something while I'm going to use the bathroom. So this is one of those bathrooms. But let me continue with my description of the place. What's the food like? The food is good. Most stations have a Jamaican designated area. So in the mornings, I was able to constantly get things that I would eat, like your banana, your yam, your pumpkin, whether it's saltfish, whether it's rundown, or whether it's ackee, you're going to get some variation of that. So if you like Jamaican food, you can get good Jamaican food here. The food stations are always packed and they always have a good amount of variety, like, especially with fruits and fruit juices, and the staff constantly works around the clock. So even when I was sitting down at most of the stations, I was constantly being tended to in terms of just, do you want water? Do you want drinks? Do you want, whatever it wants to be. So I give them a lot of credit where that is concerned. What else about the place? They have a lot of activities, a lot of entertainment. Their entertainment team does a very good job and they're very lively, and then teach you like sometimes they have trivia, sometimes they have phone parties, they have different things like that. So it's a nice hotel vibe and hotel experience to be at. The price range, it probably, competes with a Royalton, with a Ocean Coral Spring, and it might be on the cheaper end. So, still do go around with your shopping in terms of looking at different prices and comparing them. But it's, for your money's worth, yes. I would say it's your money's worth, but it's now dependent on your preference, right? And does it suit your preference? So for that reason, you can check out my other videos on like that I did on Royalton, Princess, that I did on Secrets Hotel, that I did on Ocean Eden Bay and Coral Spring as well. So you can figure out what preference makes sense for you, right? That is crucial. That's very important in terms of just finding the right hotel. As usual, You know it already. You're always welcome to join the quest.